Normally I would be repulsed. Women writing men. The epitome of frat boys, but frat boys that have depth to ending that really pissed me off. The club scene in this book had my jaw on the floor, very reminiscent of Heated Rivalry. The dirty mouth on this man, oh.
Everyone on the internet is obsessed with the off-campus series right now, so obviously I had to see if it's actually worth the hype or if Booktok is just romanticizing hockey boys again. If you don't know me, I read popular books so you don't have to, and I will tell you the truth even when it hurts and it's unpopular. The off-campus TV show coming out in May, the timing feels perfect. So let's find out, are these books actually quality or are they just another Booktok sensation?
Immediately drawn in. I kind of expected it to be a little bit more like Elsie Silver style, where it's just super light and fluffy. The emotional depth, I'm like, okay. She hasn't really dated much since she was assaulted. Tell me why I'm already locked the fuck in. Nathan One Tree Hill situation. Yeah, I'm not living Garrett's perspective as much. He just said the word helluva, Helluva. Guys, no, because I'm actually obsessed. I haven't felt this level of attachment to like an interconnected romance series since Boys of Tommen. I don't think you understand how big of a deal that is. Boys of Tommen, god tier for me. Obviously, it's not to that level. This is so good. Yes, some of the dialogue is cringy. I'm obsessed with the tutor / fake dating trope combined. Come on. Oh, it's so good. They are fake dating because she has her eyes set on another guy. He can help her get that person's attention almost halfway. They're about to fake kiss. And normally I would be repulsed by a main male character like Garrett because he's a little bit dickish. He has really crude language. Usually to me, that just comes off as like patronizing. But he's so sarcastic that I'm laughing out loud. You can tell that that's not like what he really thinks. Usually having music in a book really icks me out. Garrett's perception of Hannah's singing, it's very touching and I love it. That's the update. I'm just gonna keep reading. No. I fear this is my new obsession. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hannah and Garrett, Garrett is a freaking man. He's so funny, but then when it really counts, he's so freaking genuine. And she's such a baddie too. Like, I found their communication to be so sweet. Oh my gosh, my heart breaks for him. She's probably right about the asshole thing. She's definitely right about the lucky part. This much left. I'm definitely gonna jump right into the next one. We did pick up the mistake. I just immediately wanted to jump into this one. I'm only a quarter in, but I feel like I could say that this will probably happen again, and I would just want to jump into the third book. We are going to head to Barnes & Noble and probably pick that up. This world is so addicting. Maybe the main reason I'm so addicted to it is because college is such a interesting time. There's just something magical about going back. This woman's writing, addicting. Women writing men. The epitome of frat boys, but like
frat boys that have depth to them.
The mouth on this man? Oh. I'm basic. What can I say? The way they met was so interesting. Shows up at Grace's dorm room, accidentally fall into this sort of fling moment. Now that I'm a quarter through, I can safely say I love them just as much. There are a lot of deeper and heavier topics going on. Has a lighter tone. We're gonna go take a break and go to Barnes & Noble. Logan and Grace's conflicts kind of stress me out. I just finished The Mistake. This book ate it up and I enjoyed every single second of it, and I would recommend it to anyone I know. It started off really, really strong for me. Towards the end, and especially the kind of third act conflict, it really just annoyed me. I feel like Grace was bitchy and self-absorbed. Logan just really needed someone to hear him out and just kind of be there with him, with his dad and all of his like personal family responsibilities. She kind of just like stomped away when he made this grand gesture to apologize to her. She was just like, okay, I guess. The book around like the 60% mark just kind of slowed down for me. It was a bit boring. I didn't get the context I wanted with Grace especially, and her story kind of dropped off around the 20% mark actually. But we are pick up the third book in the off-campus series. It's all I want to pick up. If you want to see kind of the full review of the whole series, maybe stay to the end. Who knows? I finished the entire off-campus series, so all of the original stories. I did not read the Legacy, which sounds like it's a bunch of novellas catching up with our characters. I have some reviews for you. I did not buy the fourth book. I might get the fourth eventually, but I'm pretty happy with keeping these three. I read the last book on Kindle. I finished book 4 as well. The reason I didn't bring you guys along for that one was because I was legit so invested. I just wanted to binge, and that I did. I finished it in one day. We officially binged the off-campus series. Let's just go through each of the books and give my final rating and review. Book number 1 was so good. Garrett and Hannah are top 2 couples for me. Haley and Nathan from One Tree Hill to a T. Tutor, tutory, sort of enemies to lovers. Just their kind of quippy dynamic and the way that Garrett falls so hard for Hannah. So nostalgic for me. I ate this story up, pleasantly surprised by the level of depth this book had. I was not expecting that at all, and had a light tone, yes, but it also had themes of assault and abuse in there. I think it was done really, really well. I'm a sucker for an emotional storyline, but I was also in the mood for something fun and spicy, and for me, this book was a perfect combination of both. My final rating for this book is 4.5 stars. Obviously, the writing isn't the best I've ever read in my life. It's really quality for what it is. It just didn't quite tick off that 5 stars for me. Book 2 was probably my least favorite book out of the series, but it was still such a fun time. Grace wasn't my favorite FMC. I mainly followed Logan's story. Grace just gave me a whole lot of nothing. At the very end, she gave me a whole lot of something that I hated, which was just a lack of empathy. It was just giving self-absorbed. Logan deserved better communication. Maybe it's because I didn't really get a lot of her background. I wasn't connected to her at all, but I love Logan, so that's why I had to give kind of credit where credit is due. I adore the found family. I think in book 2 is really where we start to see the kind of core group come together. Rated this book 3 stars, an ending that really pissed me off. Honestly, if you skipped this book, you probably wouldn't miss out on anything. Then we have book 3. This is my favorite book in the series. I would die for Dean, reminding me so much of Joey and Aoife in their good times. The club scene in this book had my jaw on the floor. It was very reminiscent of the Heated Rivalry club scene, in my opinion. Was just obsessed with both Garrett in the first books and Dean's sense of humor. I also loved Allie. She had a really strong story on her own. We really got to see both characters. The ending, trauma of that ending is something I did not expect. Yeah, knew that this one character who was interwoven into all the books had to play a part at some point, but I did not expect the part that he played. I really felt that to my core. Oh, see Dean kind of respond to what happened felt very raw, and I think he needed that as a character. I love their relationship. Oh, he just ate this up. The dirty mouth on this man. Oh, their sexual chemistry was next freaking level. I had my jaw on the floor for so much of this book for that reason. Inspiring. Just bumped this up to 5 stars for me. Is it an incredibly well-written book? Maybe not, but I think it's worth your time, and it gave me those 5-star feelings. So Then we read book 4, which is Tucker and Sabrina. I had no idea about the specific trope that is in this book. It does occur at the end of book 3. I feel like this author is really good at bringing plot points, even in this fluffy, spicy romance that you do not expect, which for me is such a great sign of a good fluffy romance book because it's not expected, it's not predictable. Oh, this man is so sweet. He's such a good boy. Like, he's just got that southern charm. While that's not my ideal book boyfriend, it was fun to read about. I just wasn't as attached to Tucker. Sabrina was really fun to read about as well, but I didn't feel that attachment to her either. I thought their story was so unique to what I'm used to reading in these types of books. I love how the found family just kind of all clicked together at the end. It just made me want to crawl into their world and be a part of their friend group. I rated Tucker and Sabrina's story a 3.5 stars. Oh yeah, that was now I'm totally on a binge of just like found family fluffy romances. Comment below what you think I should read next. I'm debating Windy City series or Addicted Calloway. Overall, if you are looking for an interconnected romance series with wonderful found family, a level of depth that you don't expect, surprise plot points and twists, and an overall just spicy, fun time, this is such an easy and quick series to get through. Highly recommend it for spring and summer. Such a beach read feel. This was such a fun time. Thank you for watching. Come back for more on this channel where I go through really popular books and series and give you a very honest, very genuine opinion. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty, pretty.